Hello everyone, welcome to Shaker's history classes. We are continuing history map series. As part of map series, let us see what are important Deccan and South Indian capitals during early medieval time period. If we see the map, this is the one. So far we have understood different capitals. If you see, since ancient times we are continuously tracking different capital sites. In Mahajanapadas we have seen, in Mauryan, post-Mauryan time period, many capitals were there. Then in post-Gupta time period or early medieval time period onwards, so many different kingdoms were having so many capitals. In the previous class also we have seen Rajput dynasties and their capitals. When Rajput dynasties were very powerful at this juncture in early medieval time period, in Deccan and South India also very powerful dynasties were ruling. During post-Gupta time period, one of the major characteristics of Indian politics was rise of so many kingdoms, and they are very powerful in their own territory. In Deccan, after Guptas, Badami Chalukyas and Pallavas played very dominant role, and we have already covered Kanchipuram and Badami also. After Badami Chalukyas, Rashtrakutas played powerful role in Deccan, and their capital was Manyakheta. Manyakheda or Manyakheta. It is the capital of Rashtrakutas. Rashtrakutas initially had Ellora as the administrative center. Later, they built their own city, capital city, Manyakheta. It is in Karnataka today. And it became capital of Rashtrakutas. And Rashtrakutas known for building very famous Kailashanada temple in Ellora. Ellora Kailasha temple. Rashtrakutas also very famous for patronizing various poets, particularly Jain poets. In fact, some of the rulers like Amogavarsha of Rashtrakuta dynasty himself was a poet. Kannada language was patronized by Rashtrakutas. Rashtrakutas also tried to capture Kannauj, and it led to conflict with Gurjar Pratiharas, and that famously known in our history as a tripartite struggle. In tripartite struggle, Gurjar Pratiharas, Palas, and Rashtrakutas, these were the three contenders. One from Bengal side, one from Gangetic Valley, another one from Deccan. This triangular conflict that was for Kannauj. That time, this Ellora and Manyaketa were very, very powerful Rashtrakuta dynasty. Next, if you take after Rashtrakutas, Badami Chalukyas were replaced by Rashtrakutas, and later Rashtrakutas were replaced by Kalyani Chalukyas, Basava Kalyan or Kalyani. This is the capital of Western Chalukyas. Kalyan is the capital. It is also in Karnataka today, and they are very close. Manyaketa and Kalyani are very, very close. Western Chalukyas. Western Chalukyas continued the tradition of Badami Chalukyas and Rashtrakutas continuously, and they also patronized various poets. In fact, Western Chalukya dynasty was known for patronizing very famous court poet called Bilhana. Bilhana comes from Kashmir. He was looking for job opportunities in different courts. Finally, he got a very big, important position in Western Chalukyas. And he has written, Bilhana has written even biography of one of Western Chalukyas ruler, Vikramaditya. That is why Vikramanka Devacharita, the book name was Vikramanka Devacharita by Bilhana. So that shows how strong at this point of time. Later, Western Chalukyas were replaced by different dynasties. But contemporary to Rashtrakutas and Western Chalukyas, in the eastern side, there were Eastern Chalukyas. Their capital was Vengi Chalukyas. Their capital was Vengi near Rajamahendravaram in Andhra Pradesh. This is the capital. They are Eastern Chalukyas. Now you see there are three different Chalukyas with respect to Deccan and Eastern side. Badami Chalukyas, and de facto Badami Chalukyas only established one branch in this side, Even though Badami Chalukyas declined and they were captured by Rashtrakutas, this branch continued to flourish and that came to be known as Eastern Chalukyas. But after the decline of Rashtrakutas, once again Chalukyas came to power. That's why to distinguish between this side Chalukyas and this side Chalukyas, Kalyani Chalukyas came to be known as Western Chalukyas. Vengi Chalukyas came to be known as Eastern Chalukyas. So that is the connection between Badami Chalukyas, Eastern Chalukyas and Western Chalukyas. And to add to the confusion, there is one more Chalukya here in Gujarat. They were Gujarati Chalukyas, but they were known for other name with the other name, that is Solanki dynasty, Rajput dynasty. So in this way, the term Chalukyas connected with the multiple geographic regions. Please try to remember it. Vengi. So that during that time period, during the Eastern Chalukyas time period, Vengi was important capital. Here, Telugu language got a lot of patronage. Now you see this side Kannada language, this side Telugu language. So during this time period, during early medieval time period, regional languages were becoming very, very strong. The Sanskrit tradition translated into regional languages during these time period in these ports. So Vengi, Telugu language, that is how Telugu got patronized, modern Telugu language emerged in this region. If you come downward, here Tanjore, Tanjore, it became very, very powerful capital center of this time period in early medieval time period. This was the capital of Cholas. And Cholas not only conquered territories along the east coast, they even go beyond oceans and they captured so many territories in Indian Ocean. In Bay of Bengal and Indian Ocean, their presence was very strong. And they were the only example in our history to showcase that Indian rulers were capable of going out as military expedition. So they have proved that. But except this, there is no other example to show that Indians invaded outside beyond our natural frontiers, that is Himalayas and Indian Ocean. Tanjavur was very powerful capital, and in this capital, Tamil literature, Tamil culture, the Sangam culture continued to flourish in this capital, Tanjavur. Later, Cholas, they were also called Imperial Cholas. They even built one more capital site called Gangaikonda Cholapuram. After conquering Ganga region, to honor this conquest, they built one more capital, Gangaikonda Cholapuram. Gangaikonda Cholapuram. Tanjore and Gangaikonda Cholapuram. And both centers are known for great temples like Brihadishwara temple. Brihadishwara temple, Tanjavur, very famous one. And in fact, in Gangaikonda Cholapuram also, Chola rulers tried to replicate a similar kind of temple. Next, after Cholas, Pandyans became very powerful. Their capital was Madurai. Madurai was the capital of Pandyan dynasty. Pandyas continued the tradition of similarly like Cholas before that, Pallavas and before that. Since Sangam period, the tradition of Tamil culture that is coming, they continued during this time period. Here, after Western Chalukyas got declined, new dynasties emerged in Maharashtra. One capital is Devagiri or Deogir. The dynasty was Yadava dynasty. Yadava dynasty after Western Chalukyas. Here, this capital site became strong. And in Karnataka region, Halebeedu or Dwara Samudra, that became capital of Hoysala dynasty. Hoysalas ruled Halebeedu or Dwara Samudra. There, Hoysala related temples became very famous. Next, in Telangana region, Warangal or Vorugallu became the capital of Kakatiya dynasty. That was a very, very powerful dynasty in this region after Western Chalukyas. Now you see how many capitals after Badami Chalukyas, Badami and Kanchipuram. You can see how many regional kingdoms emerged in this area. And this was the period after Badami Chalukyas. After Badami Chalukyas, till 1200s or 1300s, till the rise of Delhi Sultanate. In the previous class, we have seen various Rajput courts before the rise of Delhi Sultanate, and these are the various powerful capitals before the rise of Delhi Sultanate in Deccan and South India. All right, and if you go to the portal, here you can go to map material, and here if you type Vengi, and you will get different points related to Vengi, and in this way you can search in that portal. All right, so these are various aspects related to different capitals in early medieval time period in Deccan and South India. All right, thank you.